what happened when the children of Israel began to cry so long? They were crying so hard. These were the Most High's people, the people he called in the earth, the sons of Jacob. Jacob was dead by that time, and his sons, I believe, were dead, even Joseph, when that cry came out. But Moses of the seed of Levi, on the backside of a desert, has an encounter at a bush. And Moses inquired. See, he turned aside to see and moved toward him. Most High don't say nothing to Moses until he turned aside to see. Some of you are coming across here hearing me. Actually, what it is a call from the Most High for you to turn aside. It's like a burning bush. I'm here to get you to think, what am I really doing with my soul? Do I really value my soul? Is my soul a trash can? Am I letting people Sunday after Sunday, Wednesday after Wednesday night throw their remains of their hot dog, their chili? Am I letting them just drop filth in my spirit? Am I a trash can? Well, Shepp came to tell you, your spirit ain't a trash can. Your spirit is worth a whole lot. What shall a man profit if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? That tells you right there, your soul should be more important to you than this whole world. Yet Sunday after Sunday, Wednesday after Wednesday night, people do the same thing. They do the same thing every year. Every year. All right? Start out the year, got a New Year's testimony. Got word. In 2024, God said he's going to give you more. I mean, let's go to this church. They got a word. They started out. Then they worked their way to Easter. They get to Easter, and they got the Easter egg bunny, the bunny out there and all this stuff. When Easter ain't got nothing to do with Christ. Nothing to do with it. The word shows up in the Bible one time as Pasche, I think it's called. I maybe mispronounce it, but you could look it up. The word Easter show up one time. It does not refer to the pagan holiday that people worship Easter year. That's more of a festival that had nothing to do with paganism. All right? And when you truly look at what is that, it's kids' lives are being taken. And the red on the egg representing blood from sacrifice. I don't want to get into it. It's wicked. And it also deal with a lot of sexual immorality that these in darkness do around that period of time. While the church having their Easter egg hunt. Witches and warlocks are celebrating deaths of kids and things of that nature. While the church there are trying to have an Easter egg hunt. So they get ready for that. They move from New Year's to that. Then they get into the summer, and they got the vacation Bible school where somebody sends something down from headquarters a lot of times and tell them what to teach. When the Spirit going to teach? When the teacher going to be allowed to say what the Spirit teaches? But no, headquarters got to send it down and tell you exactly what to say. Then you move yourself on toward fall, and you get in close to you get to Halloween, and then Halloween come, and now doing just like they did back in the day of Constantine and the governmental church system that came about during Constantine's time there with the Roman Catholic Church, and so now you go into Halloween. Well, hollow means holy, don't it? Well, who day is it holy? Holy means to set aside. It's set aside, all right, but not for you as a believer. It's set aside for the wicked. Yet you got to go because it's on the program of the man-made church system. You got to have a trunkoween, a holy ween. You're going to put a line through the jack-o'-lantern. Why are you even doing anything on those days? What makes you feel like you got to do something? Who told you you got to do something? Because the world is having their day. Okay, you finish that, then you go into your Thanksgiving. All right, I ain't going to get into that. I ain't going to get into Thanksgiving. Somebody get offended, big time offended. But anyway, the people that was giving thanks, you need to go study what they were giving thanks for. Now, I know when you do it, you thanking the Most High, and you thanking him for the turkey and thanking him for your children. But if you go back to the original, there were some people that were already here in these lands. They were native to these lands. And their land was taken over. And there were massacres and things that happened. And you might be surprised to know that just maybe somebody was giving thanks because they wiped out a whole bunch of indigenous folk that were there, took their stuff, but I ain't going to get into that, and gave thanks to the Most High because they took the people's stuff. See, you study the origin of stuff. Then you move on from that, and you go to Christmas. Oh, my, what can be wrong with Christmas? Well, almost everything. Almost everything that I can identify with it. Other than people just saying they love each other. But it has nothing to do with the Christ of the Bible. The origin of it has nothing to do with him. The origin deals with the sun god reborn, the pagan sun god. Mithras, Apollo, Adonis, Tammuz. Go to Egypt. Their version of it, Horus. It's their birthday. But again, the governmental people back in the around 325 and all that allowed it to come in, and they Christianized Saturnalia. There go your name for it. Saturnalia, the worship of Saturn. Now you can't preach what I preach. You can't preach what I preach. And folk just, everybody love you. And that's fine with me. That's fine. But the Most High showed me. And if you want to get a long, detailed version of this, you go to YouTube, should be 2 messages there. First one is called The Pagan Invasion of the Church. I'll say it again. The Pagan Invasion of the Church. Then I have a follow-up to it that go into greater details. I encourage you to definitely go to the second one, because I'm going to go into some details. I call it The Pagan Invasion of the Church Continues. And you'll learn about your Christmas. Now, I'm just going to tell you straight up. Family ain't going to like you. I mean, they may not tell you they don't like you, but, you can see and feel they don't like you. I mean, who want to be around somebody that messes up Christmas? But here's what you got to ask yourself. What did Christ say? If a man gonna follow me, he got to deny himself. That means if you love Christmas, but then you find out and you're convicted that Christmas is the worship of the Antichrist and not the real Christ of the Bible, and you're convicted by that, then you're gonna say, So if Christ want to know if you love him, it makes sense for him to touch something that you love. This is what the church don't understand. Look, if you follow Christ, he gonna touch your stuff. I'll say it again. You follow Christ, he gonna touch your stuff. What stuff? The stuff of your carnal mind. See, but grace, hyper grace covers all that. He understand. He know when I light up the tree, there it is, shaped like an obelisk. Obelisk. Know what an obelisk is? That's a representation of the male reproductive organ. It's a phallic symbol. And then Christmas tree shaped like it. Oh boy. The groves. Jeremiah said, don't go get no tree, pull it out of the forest, put silver and gold on it and deck it like the heathens do. It came from the heathens. I don't care who Christianized it. No, they didn't call it a Christmas tree because nobody was calling it Christmas back then. Just call it a Tammuz tree, Asherah tree, evergreen. That's what Tammuz, the evergreen growing out, evergreen. It represents the life of the sun god reborn. You got the father, sun god, the moon god is the mama, and the sun is the sun god reborn. The father dies and comes back as the son. That's what Christmas and Easter is about. Easter is about dying. Christmas is about coming back alive. You think it got to do with the Christ in the Bible, but it deals with agriculture. That's what they did during the agricultural times. They worshiped these different agricultural times. As they did agriculture, they worshiped these beings, hoping that they would have a good harvest, and they were doing all, even your 12 days of Christmas, and the log, that the sparks that come off the log. They ain't got nothing to do with Christ. Now you go search that for yourself. I can't get stuck there. So he named all these things: witchcraft, hatred, variance. That's what you have control over. That's what he's giving you authority over. That's what the Holy Ghost inside of you can use you by taking the sword of the Spirit to use the word to free people in the name, the authority of Christ. So I hope I made that clear. Hope that made that clear. Yes, we have authority over the works of the devil, but we do not have the authority to put the devil in hell. He ain't in hell. He in heavenly places. Watch this. He's the prince of the power of the what? Of the sea? Of the ground? He's the prince of the power of the air. That means high places. And he's going to be allowed to stay there until the Most High ends it. When he come back and destroy him with the breath of his mouth. Just the breath. Just whew. That's how powerful the Most High is. He's going to, whew. What is that? It's like a spoken word. But he's giving you authority in his name to use it to free your brothers and sisters. And so I'm speaking a word today. Spirit of low self-esteem. I'm talking about true low self-esteem. Where you don't see yourself as being usable. You don't see yourself as worth anything. We come against that. I take the sword of the Spirit and cut away that chain, that garment, that thing that ties you. Be released in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, the one we know is Jesus Christ. Walk out of low self-esteem. So what, you did all of this while you was in high school, while you was in college, and you look back and you feel dirty, and you feel like, oh my goodness, why did I allow myself to do that? And that burden is still on you today. The devil wants you to feel like you are less than and that you are unclean. Listen to me. Right now, I take authority in the name of Christ, and through, as a father type, a man called by him to act in authority and use his words to free you. I speak that you appear, you're chaste, you're delivered, you're a princess. Rise up and walk in your destiny that he's called you to. I hear you, man. I'm so sorry I ever got a view of that pornographic video. And now my heart is drawn to it. It's been drawn to it since a teenager. And I'm trying to do right. I got married. I got this. I got a church title. But I'm still bound by it. Listen to me and receive your release. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, the one we know as Jesus Christ. Christ said, woman, be thou loose. I say, man, be thou loose from that thing. The shackle of it be broken by the name of the one who is able to free all men. I had a pastor. He used to say this. This was years ago. He's dead and gone now. But he used to say, you have a right to be free. There are many people in the church that are not free. And that's why they buy into this grace message. Because somebody don't have the authority to walk in the as a representative that the Father calls to act like him. So far as speaking his word, they won't do it because they want money. See? They won't set that head deacon down. They won't set that senior elder down because that guy doesn't help pay for the church. Yet that guy and his boys is having sex with the women in the church. But we got to hush hush because he's a money maker. But what you are, sir, is you're a huckster. Huh? That's what you are. You're a huckster. You're a carnal hustler. You're a carnal hustler. You don't come into church to run your hustle. And the Most High is getting ready to snap. He's getting ready to wipe it clean. You're using the church to bring about things for yourself and your family. You fired and you don't even know it. Sometime before they walk down to the person's office to tell them to clean out their desk, they already got the authority that signed the document earlier sitting on the desk. They're just waiting to after lunch to go down and tell you, we don't need you no more. Some of you fired and you don't even know it. And he's raising up second string. Oh, I said that with a smile. I've been called to teach some of the second string. Now, they ain't second string by quality. They second string by humility. They don't want nothing. They ain't even asking for it. You give them a name that calls them a leader, they're so humble they'll say, I can't handle that name. I'm saying, well, the Most High is telling me to call you this. I see your destiny. He's calling you. He's calling you to rise up. You're a rising leader, right? But they'll be so humble, they're like, I can't handle the name. That's the one the Most High looking for. Not these ones today. What you gonna call me? Minister? Elder? No, he ain't looking for you. You need to get in the corner and sit down somewhere and get some character. What he's looking for is that Gideon. Huh? Gideon, the one that came. Me? He's looking for that Moses. Me? Huh? He's looking for that Jeremiah. I'm too young. You must have made a mistake. That's what he's looking for. That's what the real church. Now, you got to understand this. The man-made church system still going to be standing so far as buildings and all that, right? But I'm talking about their effect ain't going to be the same. The new church that the Most High is breaking for, these young men and young women that he's breathing into, when I said that, it's like I saw it. It's like they're on a gurney. They're so humble they're laying down. And like the Most High coming over them like they do when somebody's like dying and the person reaches over to give them resuscitation or whatever. It's like when I said he's going to breathe into him. It's like I see him putting his lips to their lips. I see him putting his breath into them. And he going, and you're going to see an army raise up. You're going to see an army raise up. And they don't care. They don't want nothing. You ain't going to be able to trick them. They don't want nothing. They don't want to die. All they want to do is please their creator, the uncreated one. That's what's coming up now. That's what's coming up the hill. Oh, I know. I see them all the time. Oh, yeah, dressed in purple and gold. That's royal colors. Got their swords along their, in the sheath there along their waist. Skilled in spiritual martial arts of love, joy, peace, temperance, patience. You know them too. Most people don't want. Long suffering, yeah. No, they're getting skilled in it. They're being made in the fire right now. There they are. Those are the ones that's gonna have to face these demons. Because this tappy cat, that's what A.W. Tozer call him, a tappy cat. A tappy cat, I think, is a cat that's been declawed. So when you know, the word is shop, right? The word is shop. So the word sometimes when it comes against you, it should make you go, ow. Ooh, I'm not doing it right. Ow. But see, the tappy cat church, it don't have no sword. It don't have no cutting edge. So when the word come, you go, ooh, that feels so good. See, that's what these nowadays tappy cat, as Tozer call it, declawed, no sword, no penetrating word, right? That's powerful and quick. No, that's gone now. They got tappy cats. Feel like a nice warm mink blanket on your face. They fired. Yeah. Oh yeah. But the Most High is calling a people who they ain't trying to hurt nobody's feeling just to be hurting it. Sometimes you got to hurt people to help them. One of the most painful things is to get a person to see themselves. That's why some people ain't delivered. I hope y'all hear what I'm getting ready to say. It's important for you to see yourself in need of deliverance before you can get deliverance. If you think you delivered, you'll never get delivered. Teaching like this helps expose it where you can look at yourself and say, oh wow, I never thought about that. It's important that come. So the Father blesses. Let me wrap this up here. Get back to we were at Ephesians, I think we were. So I could. Oh, it's 8:23. All right, I gotta. I'm almost there. Give me one. That verse 3 say, blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who has blessed us with all spiritual blessings. Brothers and sisters, you've already been blessed. The Most High has spoken words concerning you. In fact, the Most High is always speaking. People think because the Bible closed with revelations that the Most High is not speaking. If you're a person of worship, you know he's speaking. He has a present message for you every day. If you get into the prayer closet, people say prayer closet, I say the upper room, into the secret place, he's speaking. And what he wants to give you is not a Cadillac. Now, the Cadillac may come as a result of the words he speaks to you. The Cadillac may be the apple hanging on the tree, but the root is his word. This is what I want to say to you. Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who has blessed us. The word blessed there means to speak well of. He has blessed us already. Before you ever born, the book has been written concerning you. The Father has spoken, and words are recorded heaven-wise, in a way of looking at it, concerning you. Your book is written. And if your book has 700 pages, but now you're on page 422, and the devil's telling you, I'm going to kill you. The devil got you going through a season of lack. You're going through a valley and all of that. And he's trying to tell you, you ain't going to make it. You got to leave the carnal mind, elevate to the upper room, to the secret place, put your spirit, your faith ears on, and hear the Most High declare from the volume he's already written concerning you that you are only on page 422. You got another 300 pages to go. Don't listen to the devil. Receive my strength. Be strong in the Lord. Be strong in the Most High. Be strong. And having done all to stand therefore. Don't you give up on page 422. Your volume got 700 pages. I'm with you. Yes, you're in the valley, but yea, though you walk through the valley, I am with you. Turn the page. Oh, that's my word to you today. Go in the upper room and turn the page. Devil trying to tell you it's over. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You can't do nothing. Nobody wants you. Some of you, you're just on page 50. and you got 500 pages. Don't you settle for 50 pages. Don't you turn that extensive volume of your life into some short story. Go into the upper room and be blessed. Be spoken well of by your Father.